Homer took off the dog's collar and put it on Bart. Bart was deeply dissatisfied, but the moment he stepped outside the designated boundary, he would be shocked. Today was Homer and Marge's date night. To prevent the kids from making trouble, Homer specifically used the front door camera to keep an eye on them. As long as they were within the frame, Homer could monitor them remotely at any given moment. When he finished setting everything up and arrived at the date restaurant, Marge was already mingling warmly with the people around them. Homer tried to fit in, but the second he opened the surveillance feed, he discovered that the kids were already running wild.
You left the kids unsupervised?
No, the doorbell's watching them. It's very responsible, and I gave Lisa a brick to hit strangers with.
Listening to the rowdy noise coming through the monitor, Marge's long-suppressed frustration finally erupted.
Sometimes I hate being married to you!
Everyone was stunned by her sudden outburst. She demanded that Homer return home immediately to handle the situation.
1 centipede?
0 centipedes! Go!
Okay.
Only then did Marge realize she had lost her temper. Knowing better than to pry, the onlookers tactfully gave her some space. Lenny's date, Amy, stepped in to comfort Marge. At this point, Marge couldn't help but fall into a daydream. In her fantasy, Homer was a brave ace pilot. During training exercises, he frequently played outside the rules, even causing enormous financial losses. This left his superiors extremely dissatisfied, but because his flying skills were unmatched, he couldn't be fired. Consequently, the military had no choice but to constantly assign him new therapists. The therapist arriving today was none other than the 6'3" Marge. In order to uncover the root of Homer's issues, she joined Homer on many daring and risky maneuvers. Sure enough, along the way, Marge discovered that underneath Homer's seemingly fearless exterior lay a hidden terror. He was afraid of being afraid. In an instant, Homer had a profound epiphany.
I'm responsible for so many winged widows. Then I have to do a flyover at the funeral, and I lose another wingman. It's a vicious cycle.
Homer's sudden vulnerability made Marge inexplicably fall in love with him, and just like that, they got together. Comprehensive physical and mental healing ultimately cured Homer's psychological burden. Then one day, the military abruptly issued an urgent mission.
America's greatest enemy is preparing to attack.
Who? China?
No, not China. Oh, God, no. Not China.
Russia!
Oh, not Russia either, no.
North Korea?
Stop naming real countries!
Turned out that the military had discovered a nuclear reactor tucked deep inside a narrow canyon, and such world-ending power could not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Due to the canyon's unique terrain, hitting the target required an incredibly tricky maneuver. In the entire military, Homer was the only one capable of executing it. However, Marge had already transformed him back into a normal person, and he was now terrified of dying. Upon learning the situation, Marge offered gentle words of encouragement, reassuring him that this would surely be the last time he had to be so brave. To put Homer at ease, Marge even piloted a jet alongside him as a wing woman. Through reverse therapy via their radio banter, Marge turned Homer back into that fearless man. While being pursued by enemy jets, he pulled off an extraordinarily difficult coffin roll maneuver, took down the enemy aircraft, and destroyed the hostile nuclear facility. The mission was a resounding success. Marge's fantasy ended right here. Suddenly, a notification popped up on her phone. The camera feed showed that Homer had lost his keys and was trying to force his way through the front door using brute strength. Bart seized the chance to pour a bag of birdseed into his pants. The sudden, excruciating pain made Homer wince and grimace, and watching this screen, Marge felt utterly exhausted. Walking on her way back home, Marge was filled with overwhelming emotion, not even knowing how to face Homer anymore.
Homer?
She searched every corner of the house without finding a single soul. Just then, Marge noticed that the light in the treehouse was still on. At that moment, she realized that no matter how infuriating things seemed, none of it really mattered anymore.
I'm sorry about everything.
It's okay.
I know all you wanted was a fun couple's night out, and I couldn't even really be there.
Oh, you were there. You're the bravest, smartest, happiest Homer for me. You're perfect.